Bam! And we're back. Another video, slightly different concept for this one. What I'm basically planning on doing is giving you guys an outlook of new products that have been released in the week or 2 weeks. So you're going to have a insight to the new product, basically just companies across the Fiesta scene, showing you kind of what's coming on the market and what you could look out for, what's maybe different, what it helps with, that kind of thing. Secondly, we're going to have a little look at kind of news surrounding cars. So this week we've got some kind of news on a new Ford Puma ST that could potentially be coming out. I know a lot of people had their opinions on the Ford Puma when it first came out, as it's like an SUV kind of type of car. But anyway, we'll get back onto that nearer to the end of this video. So it's going to be a shortish video, but kind of have the information that you need. So anyway, onto our first product. We've got AutoBeam. This isn't sponsored, they haven't asked me to do this. But anyway, we've got some new bulbs. So probably their older new stuff. We've got a HID kit here, which is the 55 watt HID kit. So that means basically it's insanely powerful and insanely bright. I haven't personally tested it. I don't know how good it actually is. Obviously, if I was to test it, I can give you an honest opinion on it. But it's there, currently at £94.90, but they do have a 25% off if you use the code FordFair at the minute. So don't use my discount code, use FordFair, and you'll get a lot more money off. So if you're looking at a HID kit, that's something that AutoBeam currently offers. And then the next two kits, once I get to them, we have an ambient H7 dipped beam kit and an ambient fog light kit. Now the fog light kit has kind of been done before, however, these kits are kind of the fog light and an ambient kit combined, from my knowledge of what they've told me. Now I have been sent one of these for free, and a sponsored video will be coming up on the dipped beam unit, and I'll be making that video very soon. But basically 75 quid, and it's pretty much a dipped beam and also RGB capability. So it allows you to change colour of stuff, as well as kind of having your actual dipped beam. So I guess it will be good for shows and stuff. It comes with a different app this time. We've got 7,000 lumens per unit, 6K temperature. But other than that, you know, there's not much more to say until the actual video is released, because I need to kind of play around with it, if you know what I mean. Which will be an interesting video to kind of see how their app works, and kind of how bright these colours are and how bright the dip beam is, because at the end of the day, as I've always said, your dipped beam bulb is the most important bulb. So anyway, that's been released, and obviously their fog light unit's kind of the same. It is a fog light, and then it has, to my knowledge, don't quote me on this, but I think it's got a separate chip that kind of integrates the RGB into it. So if you want the RGB, which is app controlled, obviously you can do that. And it allows you to kind of change colours how you see fit. So there's a little fly through, and obviously you can change whatever colour you want. So anyway, that's AutoBeam. We've got AET Motorsport. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm currently tuned to Perron. I have no association with AET themselves. But yeah, they've got like a Ford Fair collection discount going on, so I guess if you buy from them you can then collect from Ford Fair. I think that's how it works, or maybe it's a Ford Fair collection, i.e. like Ford Fair's coming up, this is the collection we've given you. I don't know, it's not very clear. But anyway, they got a bunch of stuff here. It's the same kind of deals as they kind of always do, does that make sense? Like the same kind of discount amounts. There's nothing flying through this that kind of stands out to me. Obviously you got some lowering springs here, which I've recently installed, and I'm loving them, other than the fact of getting tracking done was an absolute pain. But yeah, there's some stuff here. It might interest you, it might not. If you want it, you know, go get it, it's there. But once again, nothing here really stands out to me like, wow, that's a really good price. I guess the blow-off valves are kind of good price wise. But yeah, so that's AET's little thing going on. We've got Delta Styling. They released recently a new grille. You've probably seen this grille knocking about places, but I'll quickly click on it and you can kind of see what we're looking at here. So it looks like it's got like 2 kind of entry points, and then I think there's an optional, and I think this is optional, one of their grille types. Obviously they normally release like multiple different versions of a certain grille, and it has that kind of additional hole on the side over here, on the right side, or on the left side as you look at it, I guess. That's to give additional flow to like a cone filter or an ITG. If you wanted to vent like a duct, you can do that. And apparently it's a bit more directed airflow to your intercooler. Personally, it is nice, but I'm not a massive fan of it. It's a bit too gloss black in your face, if you know what I mean. The normal grille's kind of just, you know, honeycomb and nice, and the Zunsport is, you know, nice and open. This is just a bit too much plasticky gloss black, in my opinion. So I'm not the biggest fan of this one. Obviously it's completely up to you if you like it or not, and whether you want it on your car. But that is them. They're $189.95 for the first 20 grills. I guess they haven't sold 20 grills yet, because going onto their website, they're still $189.95. So I guess they haven't sold 20 of them just yet. But yeah, you can see that, you know, they've got different versions coming out at some point. It's all there. It's all there. If you need it and you want it, I guess that's an option for you. And then on another note, a random company popped up called Cruise Sport, and to my knowledge it's like a random guy, possibly from Delt Styling, who just left and has made his own company. I'm not 100% sure on the background, but he's offering this front grille for $135, including free postage packaging. To my knowledge, or to my opinion, it does look better. Like, it's something, especially that kind of angle, I would run that on my car, because of the amount of gloss black is a lot less than if I just flick back to the last one. I mean, you know, you can decide between these 2 pictures which one you would prefer to have. I know what I would prefer to have, but would I spend 135 quid on it? I don't know. It's a hard one, isn't it? It really is a hard one. Anyway, onto the news section. So that's kind of the products that have been released recently. Obviously there might be some more out there of different companies that I haven't spotted or noticed. So make sure you leave like a comment down in the description of kind of what products you've seen released and what you think I should talk about. But anyway, onto the news section. We're going to fly through this super quick. We've got, I want your opinions on the Mark 8 ST. Now that it's been out a long time, let me know if it's growing on you, because to me it is growing on me. I don't think it looks aggressive enough, and I still don't like the rear, but it definitely has grown on me in terms of how it looks. So yeah, let me know if you've driven one. Let me know if you've heard of any reliability issues or any problems that are popping up, because normally when they release a new model of car, it normally blows up within the first year. So it'll be interesting to know if they are starting to blow up or not. So that's, just get your opinion to me on the Ford Fiesta ST, the Mark 8 version. I'd love to hear some of that. And then finally, we've got the Ford Puma. So this is the ST version of the render of the ST version. Apparently it's got bigger tyres, lower. It's just a classic ST kind of thing that they do. This was spotted going around Nürburgring in May, maybe. So it's kind of a rumour at the minute whether it will be released or not, but it's there. To me, looks extremely ugly, but the render itself looks quite nice. I kind of like the render, but it's obviously an SUV, it's a much bigger car, but it seems like they kind of stick in an ST badge on whatever they want. So let's hope they don't go down the route of kind of just using the ST as a sales pitch. We're just going to lower your car, put bigger tyres on it, and it's an ST. So we'll see what they kind of do with that, if they do release the Ford Puma ST or not. But anyway guys, that kind of sums up today's topics and products. If you all like this video, make sure you thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button below. Any kind of products you want me to mention next week or the week after, once again, comment below, and let me know what you think on the Mark 8 and the Ford Puma ST rumour. And then all the links in the description will kind of show the products that I've shown off today, so if you want to pick some up you can, it's all down there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.